streets. Corpses near the buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Fight the war. Fight the war. Fight the war. Oh, who cares why we're fighting? It's about the fight. Let the righters writing settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war.
What's going on, everyone out there? Hello, wonderful Arvanauts. It is a pleasure to see all of you here assembled today. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to a Tuesday night in the big city, about 20 degrees here. The snow is just stuck now. So now the snow is here, and it has arrived, and it is stuck. So that's where we're at. You know, but at least we didn't get any more today. Today was a day of trying to get caught up on a lot of things, and more of that still to be done. But as far as the stream goes, we keep on keeping on. So it was good to see everybody today. Hope everyone is doing well. It was good until you said it was Tuesday. Exactly. But a pleasure to see everybody here. Let me say hi, first of all, to With Intent. Let me say hi to Trollware. What is up, Total Herbs? Hello, Rad Count. What's up, Optic Nerve Productions? What's going on, Not Diddy? Hello, Nemphies, or Nempholes. I think that's Nempholes. What's up, Money? Good to see Mercurius. What is up, Love Shack? Hello, Kais. What's up, Kroonberg? Hello, Kilobyte. What's going on, man? What is up, Grand Duke? What's going on, Parker? What is up, Dragon Spear? Hello, Div. What is going on, Cat 8 Canary? What is up, Thorg? Gentleman, Shadowed, Lego, Inam, Demiser, and Apples. Check out the Mod Force. The Mod Force is assembled. Prepare for your doom. Anyway, what's going on, everybody here? Good to see everybody. It's snowing right there. It's 2 inches already. Really? Yeah. Well, snow. The world of snow exists. So that is the deal. So good to see everyone tonight. Couple of things on the agenda for tonight and next couple days. First of all, to support the stream, you guys know the way that works. Exclamation point CTT. Again, much love to Apples and crew for helping fix these things every time. I really appreciate that, guys, so much. So exclamation point CT or CTT, or hit the share button underneath the video link under the video player to share the information that the show has gone live. That's step one. Step two is to join the YouTube channel, which is exclamation point ArvTube. We are up to 100 and almost 170 subscribers over there now, so that is going fast, and that's great. And the last thing, all my past broadcasts are there. And the last thing is to join the Steam group, which is exclamation Steam group, and that is 198 people strong. So join that up. Let's see if we can get that to 200 and beyond, and you can find out about that by going exclamation point Steam group. As far as the stream is concerned, we are going to be finishing up Talisman of Death tonight. We do not have a whole lot of that left, and then depending on how the time goes, I'm getting started later than I wanted to. Normally I try to get started sometime between 8 and 8:15, maybe 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, but I had a lot of stuff that I had to wrap up. I had to do like an interview recording and a bunch of other things, emails and so forth, so I was not able to get that done, so I'm getting on now, but I also streamed last night, so I felt that kind of made up for it a little bit. So we're going to start with Talisman of Death, and if we have any time left over, we are going to move on to the next game on the list, which is X-Wing Alliance. I have installed it. I have checked it out. I have used the joystick and made sure that that works with it. I still have to configure the joystick a little bit. It looks to me like it's going to be super hard. So here's hoping. I have never actually played a flight sim on stream, so here is me knocking on wood that we'll be able to do well with it. But that's going to be our next game, and then once X-Wing Alliance is finished, then we will move on to Trails of Sky. So that is what we are looking for going forward here. Step 4, ask to shorten his titles. I know. I do try to do that. I've been trying to be better about that. But sometimes it's just like the epic conclusion. It just sort of like, it just rolls off the tongue. You know, I don't want to be like, Arv streams day 4, Arv streams day 5, Arv streams day 6. You know, I guess what I should have done is maybe I should have done FF Gamebook, and that would have been easier. That's what I should have probably done. That would have made the most sense. So that is the deal. I'll turn you into a bleeping tree. Anyway, but I hope everyone is doing well tonight, and yeah, and that everyone is enjoying themselves as we have entered February. Does it feel to you guys, I was talking to friends of mine about this, 2014, I don't know, for you guys, 2014 was not a good year for a lot of people, and it was not a great year for me, either health-wise and otherwise. I hope things are now sort of, you know, things are looking up considerably for 2015, but have you guys noticed that it feels like January just didn't exist or something? Like, I feel like we turned over, you know, the new year hit, you know, January 1st, New Year's, and then all of a sudden I'm like, it's February? Really? It's February 3rd? It's going to be like February 4th tomorrow. We're going to be almost 1 week into February now. I feel like this year has blown through. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't... It feels strange to me, like how fast this year has moved, but it's going to move even faster because it's going to be a busy year for me, publishing-wise, writing-wise, conference-wise, convention-wise. And I just got a notification today. I got confirmed that I am indeed going to be an attending professional at Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia. They actually posted me on the site, which is pretty cool already. So, yeah, so I'm pretty psyched about that. That's going to be happening around Labor Day. And looks like a good convention year. A lot of conventions and conferences that I'll be going to. A lot of travel, but it'll be good travel. And so it'll be interesting to see how those works. Yeah, exactly. Year of the Tecmo, 2015. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 2015, year of the Shadowrun. Man, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just feels like it just zipped through for some reason. Good to see you, Trendane. But in any case, let us move on and get into the game itself. First of all, of course, let me remove this. Let me remove that, and let me turn on that. What's going on, everyone? Good to see everybody. I hope everyone is doing well today. Hi. And we are getting ready for a little bit of dun-dun, Talisman of Death. Blurry Talisman of Death. Whip zoom. Yes. Hopefully you guys are going to be getting to this portal today. You should be getting to this portal today, I would think. Because there's not a whole lot, you don't have a whole lot left to do in the game, but you do have a couple of tough moments ahead. So I hope, Lego, that you have got your dice ready to go. I hope you guys are, you know, have got yourself geared up and ready to go, because you don't have a lot left to do time-wise, but there's going to be some challenge ahead. So I hope you guys have got your thinking caps on. Yeah, it was for me too, Tecmo. A lot of ways. It was a lot of ways. So I'm more interested in me. Oh, I appreciate that. Well, Yeah. 2014 was an interesting year. But that's okay, because the nice thing about time passing is that, as the Stoics, as Marcus Aurelius said, this too shall pass. And whatever this happens to be, this shall move on, and we shall pass to the next thing. And that, I think, is a good thing when you're going through some tough times. And so I am looking forward very much to 2015. It's been good so far, and knock on wood. I hope to have some... I'm so close to being able to share some really good news on the publishing front with you guys. I've been teasing that for a while just because I'm so excited, and I can't talk about it yet because reasons, but I am so excited to talk about it and to kind of bring you all in on this journey, to bring my online family, as it were, with me on this journey. So I am looking forward to it. But that is all ahead of us, and what stands right in front of us at the moment, of course, is some gameplay. So, my friends, Talisman of Death. Let's get into it. Okay. You had a latency of 39 seconds. Oh, gosh. Your thinking cap makes you look silly. Outstanding. All right. Let's get some music, shall we? Let's get some Smooth McGroove going. Let us get some Smooth McGroove. No, let's do this one, but let's scroll down a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. I have been troll, yeah, that's right. I have been co-oping through Divinity Original Sin. Yes, Parker. You have noticed, by the way, that's happened. By the way, Parker, I don't know if you noticed, but things are moving in a good direction for all of us as far as that's concerned, friends. I don't know if anybody noticed this, but Speculate, the podcast that I run, has actually just broken the $100 mark. We are now up to $122 a month on the Speculate Patreon, which is great. That Patreon is what is allowing us to pay Mr. Parker for his really, really good audio work, and so where that's moving onward and upward. So it's funny that you mentioned that. I was just talking to him about, to Brad, who's my co-host on that show, about what we've got coming up next over the next couple of months. But we're pretty excited about it. We're really, really trying to push and hopefully get a Hugo nom this year. That would really be awesome. So knock on wood. Knock on wood. Anyway, all right, let us get into the game, peoples. And so here's the situation as things stand. Your name is Silmara Highrest. You have 5 out of 15 stamina. That's the big problem right now, because you do not have a lot of health, and you are out of provisions, and you're out of apples to eat, which I'm sure Apples is happy about, but nobody else is, because you are having some trouble health-wise. You have 9 out of 9 skill. You've got 11 out of 11 luck. You're going to need it. You've got 21 gold, which I think you've never actually used for anything in here. You've got a sword, leather armor. You've got a ring plus 1 skill. That's a good thing, because you also had another ring you put on that severed one of your fingers, so you needed this ring to compensate. You've got a backpack. You've got a jade rose. You've got a helmet, a magical helmet. You've got a Talisman of Death, which of course is important, and you've got Dragon's Bane, a spear that gives you plus 1 skill. The other thing you need to know is you've had only 1 death so far. You are climbing to the top of Mount Starreach, and at the top of Mount Starreach is a portal that will bring you back to your own world, and you need to get back to your own world with that talisman. However, you don't yet know what is guarding that talisman. You don't know, or that portal. You don't know what awaits you on the other side. So we will see how those things are actually going to stand. What is work is needed on podcast? No, believe me, recording and posting online would be nice, but actually what it needs, Dragon, to really make it sound professional is audio editing. And a few months ago, I had been doing all the audio editing for pretty much 90% of the audio editing. Oh my god, it's the ghost of Apples. I had been doing all the audio editing for probably about like 90% of the shows or so. And it takes, for me, on top of also having to do the show, on top of having to do my writing, on top of everything else that I'm involved with, it was a drag to be doing the extra amount of hours that I had to do every week to edit the show and then post it. And so we ended up starting the Patreon and getting enough money that we could hire a, what's up, BMC? Where we could hire an audio editor. And I brought it up on stream. I asked a couple of people about it. I had a couple of candidates that we went through, and Parker's one of them, and Parker's done a great job. Like, for real, I almost hesitate to tell people that he's really great because I'm afraid someone will be like, well, then I will take him. You can't have him. Parker's our audio editor, so you leave him alone. But no, Parker's been doing a great job for us. We're really, really happy with him. We hope to actually have him on as a sort of a cameo appearance on the show at some point in the near future. But music could be a touch lower. Okay, thank you. All right, hopefully that's better. So Parker's been doing a great job for us, and so we're really, really excited that he's been able to do it, and it's made it so much easier for us because it means that we can concentrate on the guests in the show without having to also do the editing on top of it. So much love to Parker, great job, and yes, so well, no, he's we actually are we're going to try to, you know, that's exactly right. We're working on getting to the point where we can give him a raise, actually, Dragon. We're working on doing that because we do think he's done a great job. So we are all in favor of that. Our goal is we want to get to the Patreon, which it's almost to that point. We want to get it to the point where we can give him a raise. The next step is we want to pay for a website overhaul. And then if there's anything left, then we'll start looking at maybe, you know, actually getting ourselves lunch out of this business. Because I promise we have not gotten any money from this thing. But it's really been helping in terms of the audio editing. So there's the job. Pay out my university salary. Our nurses, yeah, you know, it's funny, Thorg. It's like, it's amazing how that stuff happens. That's true. It's funny, Dragon. I actually am going to be at Farpoint in Baltimore in a couple of weeks. By the way, if anyone's in the Baltimore area and you are near the North Baltimore Plaza Hotel, I would love to meet any or all of you. That is going to be happening, let's see, 4th or 6th. I believe it's going to be the 13th, starting on Friday the 13th. Oh, wow. Just thought of what that means. Anyway, Friday the 13th, I'm going to be in Baltimore, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of panels at Farpoint. I'm going to be doing it on the Journey in Epic Fantasy. I'm going to be talking about writing dialogue, and I'm going to be doing a panel on public speaking for authors, and I'm going to be doing a panel on podcasting. And oftentimes when I'm asked to do talks about public speaking, a lot of times you'll get things that come up about what we actually use, and you know, and at the end of the day, and tags like that. You know, things that are sort of, how do I put it? They're crutches. They're things that your brain does when it's spinning up to actually get to something else. So when your brain is getting ready to actually say the next thing, what you're actually saying with your mouth is, so then I think, or, you know, because, or at the end of the day, all of those things are cues that what you're doing is getting ready to say the next thing. Now, an occasional or a you know, that's no problem. But in a podcast where you're really trying to think as you talk, if you get a lot of those, if you get a lot of, it can become it becomes distracting, and people start paying more attention to that than they actually do to your content. So, so yeah, that's the kind of thing that's there. Yes, and Parker is also editing panels for me as well, for which I am paying him, and boy, I needed that too. So Parker's awesome. Yeah. Exactly. So you know, exactly. Because it's like, it's this built, yeah. So being conscious of your nervous tics, I mean, I've worked on it over the years, so I probably don't have as many, but everybody has them. And by the way, an occasional or an occasional you know, that's not a big deal. For example, that one, not a big deal. But the problem is when you get people, and this is often a problem for athletes, who are always anxious not to say anything that will be newsworthy. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to say anything controversial. So all you get is oh, it's a tough team out there. I just wanted to give 110%. Well, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like Eli Manning is the quarterback for the Giants. Good quarterback. But oh my God, that guy uses you know more than almost any human being I've ever heard. Every other word is, so, you know, when we look at the, you know, the time that I can, you know, there's moments that I don't even understand what you know would be referring to. It would be like ordering a pizza and being like, I want sausage and, you know, cheese, you know, but we all do it. We do stuff like that as well. So. Brad is worse than me. Well, but I mean, you know, I taught public speaking, so I'm a little more conscious of it at least. Brad had no public speaking experience at all. Brad is very smart, and Brad's a very good writer. And I think when Brad and I started thinking about it, one of the things that Brad told me later was he was nervous about the public speaking part. Now I think Brad's actually, you know, very capable. And in fact, he's done that in panels that we've been on as well. Brad does talks and things like that also. So, but I really learn a lot from Brad. Both of us, I'd like to think, learn from each other about writing, but it's interesting to see that as well. That's great. That's yeah, that's true, Parker. Yep, for sure. Definitely. Gonna be harping on your speech tags. No, I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'll absolutely do, you know, or I will definitely do that. But the problem is it's something where people are doing nothing but that. And as I say, listen the next time you listen to an athlete. And not all athletes are like this, but a lot of them are. And it all has to do with that same thing. They don't want to say anything that's going to become newsworthy. So whenever they get asked a question, they're thinking, how can I answer this and be as least controversial as possible? And normally what happens in that situation is they end up saying these cliches and they repeat themselves over and over again because their brain is like, what do I say so as to avoid actually saying things? You know what I mean? Oh, really? That's funny, Trending. Cujo, what's up, man? All right, let's get into the game, people. It is time for some... Oh, I haven't even asked yet. It's time to play Talisman of Death, but the question first is, chat, are you hyped? Are you hyped? Can you dig it? Oh, yeah, that Tetris theme. That's it. Yeah, exactly, Parker. Apples is vote Usher one hyped. That's funny. I never actually noticed that about him, Tecmo. It's interesting. Oh, troll. Cujo. Nothing, you know, it's funny. Nothing drains hype than having to vote about it, right? Like if you're sitting there going, you know what I really need to do is to get hyped about something. How do I, let me vote on whether I'm hyped. Nothing will destroy that ever. Fake video game wrestling stole all my hype and made it salty. That's funny. All right, let's get into it, people. All right, page 328. You are moving up Mount Starreach. You just got the Dragon's Bane Spear, by the way. As you climb the steps, the temperature and humidity increase. Dripping with sweat, you look up and see that the lip of the cliff is only 60 meters above you. Suddenly, several boulders crash down from the top. Roll 2 dice. Lego, roll 2 dice and tell me whether the total is less than or equal to your skill score, please. What's it going to be? Boulders. This will get you hyped. Boulders. Boulders, 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 boulders. Nice. All right. You flatten yourself against the cliff just in time. The boulders hurtle past and explode as they hit the step just below you. You carry on, warily climbing up the steps. Close one, guys. Close one. At last you reach the floor of the plateau itself. It seems your aching legs have forgotten how to walk on level ground. The vegetation is lush like a tropical rainforest, and your clothes cling to you, damp with perspiration. As you pause to listen to the screech of a scarlet macaw, a group of hogmen burst from the vegetation in front of you. They are blue-gray, hairy, and have heads like tusked boars. Will you tell them that you mean no harm, or attack them? So, tell them you mean no harm, or attack the hogmen. Hogmen, yes. I got a picture, too. They go the whole hog. So an option for going wee 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 all the way home. I'm sure that'll go over really well. They've never seen that before. What's up, Love Shack? I'm sure they've never heard that one before. I'm actually curious what the result of this is going to be. Tell them mean no harm. Okay. All right. Last call. Last call. All right. Last call here. And there we go. You tell them you mean no harm. They stare, and you cannot be sure what effect your gestures are having, or even if they can understand you at all. Now, the only options you have here are to offer them some dried meat, and you don't have any dried meat, to offer them a ruby, and you don't have a ruby, or to attack them. So, I guess you're going to be attacking them. Because there's pretty much no other option. So you decide to attack them because there's no other option that's given to you. They lower their heads and charge at you. You wound 2 of them before another catches you with his tusks. The tremendous momentum of his charge pitches you onto your back, and you lose a stamina point. If you are still alive, and you are, they pin you down and drag you off to their village. That was unfortunate. If only you guys had a ruby, but you don't. Alright. Their village is composed of several elegant buildings made from wattle daubed with clay. A deep dry moat and spiked palisades surround it. You are led through the village to what must be the Hedgehog's dwelling. A 2-storied building, part of which is built from crumbling green stone. A huge mud wallow lies nearby, and this is what you see. Oh, I'm so hyped for this picture. Hang on a second. Let me show you what this picture's all about, people. I just saw that, Thorg. I think it's cool. I like how it just came out of absolutely nowhere, too. Everyone is like, wait, she's got another book? And they were like, yep. There we go. Alright, this is such a cool picture. And you see this guy. Hey, what's up, Form? That's what you see. The Hedgehog sits on a carved stone throne, his muscles rippling under his blue-black skin. He wears a red robe fastened at his thick neck with a necklace of amber. He seems at ease, but he demands to know why you, a human, are on the plateau. Will you say that you mean no harm, you are searching for the portal on Mount Starreach, or will you tell him you are looking for a lost city? What's it going to be? Tell him you mean no harm. Because he can understand English, so. So tell him. Or tell him you are looking for a lost city. TNS. That's not, that is the hog. That's the Hedgehog. That's not a hog, that's the hog. It's like a wild boar. A wild boar, the head of a wild boar looks vaguely wolfish. Looks a little bit wolfish. Wise from your grave. Certainly lives high on the hog. Well, the only reason that you attacked is because they couldn't understand you. This guy understands English, so. Help me, sir. I've lost my copy of Portal. Have you seen it anywhere? What's up, Wyval? Have you eaten wild boar? Really? Yeah, but that's just a bacon thing, right, Cat? Right? Let's be honest here. All right, last call, last call. Last call on this vote. Moose roast? That's a new one. All right. So, Portal it is. No kidding. That's cool. The Hog Lord says, I will help you, man-thing, for you may help me. An ancient red dragon has its lair within Mount Starreach. It is the guardian of the portals. The last time it awoke, which was before my children were born, it despoiled our villages. You must slay it before you can go through the portals. It breathes fire, which one cannot withstand, save when one is sheltered by scales from the dragon itself. You must steal 3 of the scales from its lair and fashion a shield out of them. He gives you a parting gift, a stoppered gourd containing the gum of an amber pine with which to make the shield. You dine with them on mangoes, nuts, and guavas. Gain 3 stamina points. There you go. This guy's alright. You thank them and leave, so you now have gum of an amber pine. I think that's a good place to have a save point, too. There's actually an option. If you give them dried meat, if you give them the dried meat, it actually says in the entry that to your horror, you realize that you're handing them pieces of pork. And they get, like, incredibly offended. It was pretty funny. So... so, save point it is. Alright. And you've gotten some stamina, and you're good to go. Alright. You dine with them on mangoes, nuts, and guavas. You thank them and leave. After a long climb, you come to a wide cave mouth reeking of sulfur. The dragon's lair. You decide to enter. You light a torch and enter the cavern, which stretches away into blackness. You scramble across the cavern floor until you see a small, smooth-walled tunnel branching off from the main tunnel. The strong smell of sulfur seems to pervade both. Will you walk down the wide and rocky main tunnel, or investigate the somewhat smaller tunnel? So, wide and rocky tunnel, or the more narrow tunnel? Right? Okay. I didn't look carefully, and I thought it said, I looked at not Diddy voted, and I thought it said nobody has voted for option 1. Like, Lawkeeper Bot was just telling everyone. They're like, just by the way, nobody is voting for this, just so you know. All right, here we go. All right, smaller tunnel seems to get the vote. All right. You walk down the winding tunnel for some time until it opens out into a large cavern. In front of you is the ridged back of an immense dragon. It is about 18 meters long and is covered in thick red scales. Can someone Canadian please quickly give me a calculation about how much that is in feet? 18 meters, how many feet are we talking about for the silly Americans who, those of us who don't use the metric system? And is covered in thick red scales. Its long tail is curled round a vast hoard of treasure, gems, gold, goblets, and vases, which lie higgledy-piggledy, yes, it says that word, beneath its bulk. A few of its old scales are littered around it. Will you thrust your spear into its scaly back? Try to grab some of the scales, as the hedgehog told you. Try to grab some of the dragon's treasure, or leave the cavern. So... all right. There you go. 60 feet. Wow. 60 feet. It's a big dragon. I like how you keep adding things in Shadowed. Like, you can always tell the one that Shadowed wants you to choose because he's always like blah 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 blah, and then big capital letters like yay. Greed never kills. That's not what Bilbo said. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. You make a good point, Shadowed. I just think it's funny. You're always like, blah, 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 blah. Treasure! Blah, 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 blah. Yay! Like the cave. Like, you're like, blah, 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 blah. Cave! Last night with a smiley face. Alright. Alright, looks like most people are going for grab scales. Last call, last call. All right, and looks like that's what we're going with. Okay. No and no, right? What's up, Bob? Okay, so grab the scales. All right. You tiptoe forward stealthily and pick up 3 of the scales which the dragon has shed. Each is as long as a man's forearm. Cautiously, you tiptoe out of the cave and continue up the mountain. Do you have a gourd filled with gum of the amber pine? Do you, chat, have some gum of the amber pine with you by chance? What say you? Do you have some gum of the amber pine just sitting around? Yes, we do. We're playing the Jets. We do. Pausing in a gully, you examine the scales. You fit them together. What? Yes, you do, Wyval. You fit them together to form a shield, and using the gum of the amber pine, you bond them together. So what that means is We'll get rid of the Gum of an Amber Pine. And we will add... You now have a dragon scale shield. And that's going to be the last save point that you guys get. Going to be the final save point. Okay. And let's save that up there. All right. Right. Does that count, maybe? Possibly? Okay. Here we go. You climb on, gasping for breath in the thin air. At last, you reach the flat summit. The panorama is incredible. The whole plateau lies below you like a table, a collage of tropical forests, mountains, and huge lakes which glisten in the sun. 30 meters away is a rectangle of shimmering silver hanging in the air, unsupported. You realize that this is the portal. As you step towards it, you hear the rushing of wind, and you see this. Hang on a second, I'll tell you exactly what you see. Oh, hang on a second. I know it's here someplace. There it is. There we go. Here's what you see. Hey, what's up, Zepchi? You guys see this. All right. Here we go. As you step toward it, you hear the rushing of wind. Looking up, you see the ancient red dragon coming in to land beside the portal. Outside its lair, the dragon is even more impressive and fearsome. Warmth and power seem to radiate from its body. I am bound by the gods to guard the portal, it says in its rich, mellow voice. Will you run to attack the dragon, tell him that death threatens the world, or threaten it? So run to attack the dragon. So, run to attack the dragon, tell him that death threatens the world, or threaten the dragon. What's it gonna be, guys? Okay. Yeah, just so you know, that third option is actually tell it you threaten the dragon. Not that death threatens it, but tell that you threaten it. That's alright, dude. Don't worry about it, Shadow. You've done a great job with these. Don't worry about it, man. I was just wanting to make people clear so that they're like, oh yeah, death threatens them. Like, no, you threaten the dragon. I think a lot of people are looking at it like, so far we have a couple people want to attack it, and we have a lot of people who want to tell that death threatens the world. Alright, last call, last call. Last call. Let's make that last decision, see what you say. Death, you shall die. Alright. Death, you shall die. Alright. Okay, last call. I know, right? Exactly left. Alright, you tell him that death threatens the world. Its mellow voice carries across. I know nothing of death. He cannot touch me. I am the guardian placed here by the gods. Nothing more, nothing less. Will you tell it about the talisman and its importance, or run to attack the dragon? So tell it about the Talisman of Death, or run and attack it. That village is full of jerks. You guys are enjoying this convo with the dragon, I can tell. Leroy Jenkins. I think we definitely have a 25.6% chance, repeating, of course, of survival. Well, it's better than usual. Alright, I will go in and cast Intimidating Shout. Makes sense, Gross. Logical. Logical. Whoop. Alright, looks like that's pretty firmly that way. Alright. Alright, chums, let's do this. Leroy! Oh, man. Okay. So, you tell it about the talisman and its importance. Okay? The dragon says, "This is a grave matter indeed. The talisman must go through the portal. I will tell you something. I cannot pass through the portal. As you can see, it is too small for my bulk. You can pass through, but only if you leave behind any metal you are carrying. The gods have set a powerful magic to stop weapons being brought through from the other side. I will let you pass, but for your own sake, you must do as I suggest. Will you lay down any weapons and money before stepping through, or will you ask him if he takes you for a fool?" Leroy Jenkins again. Further Leroy Jenkins. We have that iron plate in our skull. Yeah, it's a tough call, guys. This is a tough call, right? Tough call. Spear and magic helmet. Spear and magic helmet. Alright. Alright. Last call. Last call. Here we go. Last call. Yeah, the helmet's metal. The helmet is metal. So's the spear. I never said it was an ivory spear. Pretty much that means you're going in with like a loincloth and your backpack, and I guess you can have your leather armor. But pretty much you're taking off your sword, you're dropping your helmet, you're dropping your shield, your spear, the whole 9 yards. I thought you said medal. All right. Okay. Lay down your weapons. When you have laid your weapons aside, the dragon beckons you to the portal. When you get close, it says, "You man-things are so easily tricked." It jumps upon you and rends you, limb from limb. Samara High Rest, you had a good run. You defeated the Hogmen. You conquered Tyachev and Cassandra. You fought bravely against the evil Hakana, priestess of the warrior women. But when it came down to it, Selmara, you decided that facing an evil red dragon, the smart thing to do was to unilaterally disarm and walk naked up to Smog. And it didn't work out. And unfortunately, that was the end for you. And in this life, Somara, sometimes you reach difficult moments. Stages where you're facing a dragon naked, and it eats you whole. And those are the moments, Samara, when you need to remember that it was always all about chat's decisions that brought you to this point. We wish you Godspeed, Somara High Rest, and we bid you adieu. Oh, really, chat? Really? Really? Let me just take off my armor. Let's walk up to you. Really? Now can we kill it? Oh, man. Yes. All right. Save point. What's up, Killer J? No, Killer J. You have to take it up with chat, man. You have to take up with chat what actually happened. Fortunately for you, people, you guys had saved right before this encounter. Fortunately for you. My goodness. It is an excellent question, Arcades. It's an excellent question. All right. Here we go. Pausing in a gully, you examine the scales. You fit them together to form a shield, and using the gum of the amber pine, you bond them together. All right. You climb on, gasping for breath in the thin air. At last, you reach the flat summit. The panorama is incredible. The whole plateau lies below you like a table, a collage of tropical forests, mountains, and huge lakes which glisten in the sun. 30 meters away is a rectangle of shimmering silver hanging in the air, unsupported. You realize that this is the portal. As you step towards it, you hear the rushing of wind. Looking up, you see the ancient red dragon coming into land beside the portal. Outside its lair, the dragon is even more impressive and fearsome. Warmth and power seem to radiate from its body. I am bound by the gods to guard the portal, it says in its rich, mellow voice. Will you run to attack the dragon, tell it that death threatens the world, or will you personally threaten it? What's up, Fausto? You do have a dragon's scale shield, and you have a dragon's bane spear. So who knows? You know, could be. What's up, Fausto? Good to see you, man. So now Cat is mad. Threaten the dragon personally. Dragon's like, brah. Hey guys, let's disrobe and disarm and run up to it. Good times, good times. Well, you know, chat is just very erratic. I mean, sometimes chat's very sensible. Other times you're like... But I mean, chat, in fairness, chat was thinking, you guys were thinking that you had saved before this, and you don't have a lot of stamina. Those things are true. I mean, facing a dragon head on, don't deny it. Not sure that I would have taken off my armor and weapons, though. Not sure that I would have done that. Not sure about that. But I understand the logic. You don't want to face a dragon. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to face a dragon either. Let me tell you right now, if I saw a dragon, I'm not sticking around. I'm like, what's up, dragon? Unless it's the luck dragon from Neverending Story, in which case that's awesome. Then I'm totally talking to the dragon. But if it's like a standard dragon, I'm outie, man. I'm outie 5,000. Pretty much. Pretty much.
The last Metroid is in captivity.
You have to go ham.
The galaxy is at peace.
Atreyu! Ah, so good. I'm telling you, man, never-ending story. The Atreyu thing was really rough. The worst part of that, first of all, when he lost his horse, I had a hard time with that. That wolf, man, the freaking wolf, that freaked me the hell out when I was a kid. The wolf with the glowing eyes. Oh, man. The nothing. Oh, man. It's nuts. All right, last call, people. Last call. Run to attack. Death threatens the world. Threaten the dragon personally. That's true, Cat. That's true. All right. Run to attack, you say. As you charge at the dragon, it breathes a tongue of rolling flame at you. You crouch behind your shield, which protects you from the fiery blast. Before you can attack, the dragon, roaring in anger, swipes at the shield with a massive claw. Roll 2 dice for me, please, Lego, and tell me whether the total is less than your skill score. Has to be less than. Is it less than it or not? Right, Trendania. All right. So, you can tell he wants to get rid of that shield. All right. Deftly, you dodge the flailing claw and move into the attack. Do you have a spear, chat? Chat, do you have a spear? Do you have a spear? The Lego Freak Bot. Do you have a spear? The line must be drawn spear. All right, dragon slaying spear. Now, there's going to be some bad news here, guys. And you're about to see it. Here's the bad news. That's the bad news. I'm going to wait for a moment while chat reacts to what it's just seen. No, the shield's still there. He didn't take it. You managed to hold on to the shield. Yes. Now. This music is actually appropriate. They're like... You guys are like... Dun, 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 dun. Little Phoenix right here. Now, the good news, however, is this. Because you are using the spear... every time you make a successful attack with the spear, you deduct 5 stamina points from the dragon's total. 5 stamina points. And you're trying to reduce it to 5 stamina or less. So in other words, you have to hit it 3 times. 3 times. So, you have to hit it 3 times, and then we'll see what happens after that. Now, that's the good news. So the spear is a badass spear against this dragon, but you have a shot because of that. So you have to hit it 3 times. Now, as much as I like Phoenix Wright, I think it's fairly obvious after the epic battle you guys had yesterday that it is not going to get it done to just have that. I think it's pretty obvious that we need more. I think it's very obvious that... I think it's very obvious that more is necessary. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I give you... All right. All right, here we go, Lego. Here we go, chat. Give Lego all your power, all your strength, all your skill, all your knowledge, all your everything. The time has come, people. Lego, you may proceed. You attack the dragon. I shall rend you limb from limb, it roars. The great claws swipe at you as it tries to crush your head in its enormous jaws. You dodge to one side as it leaps at you and thrust your spear at its soft underbelly. A 9. 18. He needs a 6 to tie, a 7 to beat. He gets a 9. 5 stamina. Alright. It's all up to you, Dragon Spear. Listen, Dragon Spear, this is what you've been waiting for. This is your moment, so you better get the job done here, Dragon Spear. Alright. Second round of combat. You stagger back. 6. 15. He needs a 3 to tie, a 4 to beat. He gets a 6. Oh, man. Swipes at you, roaring. Blood pours out. You can dwarf toss me. Change it. Just don't tell the elf about it. Alright. You see some more saves coming in our future? Oh god. 6, 15, needs 3 to tie, 4 to beat. Oh, he got a 4 too. Troll. Actually, you could test your luck there. Wait a second, before you roll. Hold up in the next roll. Before you roll this next one, do you guys want to test luck to see if he only did 1 point of damage to you there? The thought being that if he does that, then you would have 2 stamina. If you test luck again, he could only take 1 stamina away again. So, do you want to test luck there or not? So, do you want to test luck or not? Now, if you're unlucky, you're going to die right here, but, I mean, you're kind of low anyway, frankly. So, luck? No luck? Luck? No luck? What say you? Okay. Alright, do it. Go ahead and test that luck. Test that luck, then. Alright, go ahead and test it. Will you have 1 or will you have 2? 7, you are in fact lucky, so you have 2 stamina left. Now, so it still thinks it's D&D, yeah. Alright, okay, so you got 2, you've got 2, there you go. Alright, next round, here you go. Here you go, you're not dead yet. You're pretty bad, you're in pretty bad shape, but you're not dead. Alright, go ahead. Make that roll. Nine. All right. 18. 6 to tie. 7 to beat. Oh my god. This dragon is not putting up with your nonsense. All right. Go ahead and test that luck again, Lego. I'm going to assume chat wants to continue this because otherwise he's going to be dead. So you got to try it again. So test that luck one more time, Lego. This next roll is for testing luck. I know, my bad. Hey, listen, it's my job to play the dragon. You know. I don't know what to tell you. I should not be rolling. I always do that rolling. I'm the monster, man. That's what I play. Okay, you have 1 point left. All right, you are in fact lucky. You got 1 stamina point left. You got to run this perfectly. Apples. Uh-oh. Oh, 5? Already needs a 2 to tie. Oh, boy. Well. Well, Samara High Rest, you did a great job for much of the adventure. And then you ran into a dragon, and it ate your face. Sadly, eating your face was something you just couldn't come back from. And that's why, Samara High Rest, although you fought bravely, although you fought well, you got smoked by a red dragon. These things will happen in life, Samara. Sometimes you're just going to get your face eaten. And I think this time is reflected that when you face a red dragon, that's more likely to happen than not. And in this life, Samara High Rest, some days you gotta face a dragon. And when you face them, if you defeat them, everyone glories. When you die, it doesn't go very well. But either way, Samara High Rest, you did it your way. We thank you for the game. Thank you for your skill. And thank you for seeing your own way out. Godspeed, Samara High Rest. And adieu. Okay, now the good news I will say about this situation, let me restore you guys to your pre-save situation. The one good news I'll say about this, guys, is that you do have the other thing I wanted to mention, and I actually was just looking at this. So in combat, you can use luck in 2 ways, correct? The first way that you use luck is when you're hit by something, you can test luck to minimize the effect that the blow had against you. Okay, but you could also test luck when you want to maximize the effect your successful blow does against it. Now, normally what it says is that when you are lucky in combat, if you decide to test your luck and you're lucky, you do an extra, so normally you do 2 stamina points of damage. If you test your luck and you're lucky, you do an extra 2 stamina points of damage. In other words, you do double damage. Well, you guys are using a spear, right, which does 5 points of damage every time. So very clearly what that means is, to me, if you test your luck and you're lucky, you will do double damage. That's not doing anything that's outside the rules. That's exactly what the rules say. You're basically critical hitting. So what I want to say here is, if all you really have to do, you are successful in testing luck, is to hit the dragon twice. You have to hit him twice with this spear to see what the next stage is going to be. So I just want to point that out, that although it seems like an like if it was 12 skill and 20 stamina, there's no way you're beating him. But all you have to do is hit him twice. So I'm just saying that you got to keep that in mind. Okay, so don't give up. Also, because it was requested, I will give you what you were looking for. If I can find it. All right. Oh. There we go. All right. You can't kill it outright, no. But you could double crit it. You can't kill it outright, but you could hit it enough times that you could get back to that stage. So, at the beginning of the save, I'm going to get you guys back to the battle because I assume that you guys are going to want to do the same thing you did before. However, we're going to change the, we're just going to, you know, I do have to have you guys do the roll. So, you're going to be running to attack the dragon again, I assume, just like you did the last time. However, this time, you do have to make a couple of rolls as you're coming in. So, hey, what's up, Fire Snake Aries? Yeah, I actually saw you just followed me on YouTube, so welcome in, man. Welcome in. Good to see it live. You actually came in for the final battle, Fire Snake. Welcome in, man. So here we go. As you charge at the dragon, it breathes a tongue of rolling flame at you. You crouch behind your shield, which protects you from the fiery blast. Before you can attack, the dragon, roaring in anger, swipes at the shield with a massive claw. Roll 2 dice. So let's roll 2 dice again, Lego, and see what you get. All right, so go ahead and make that roll. 7. All right. So you hold on to your shield. Very nice work. Very nice work. All right. You dodge the flailing claw and move into the attack. And of course, we already know that you have a spear. All right. You attack the dragon. It gives you the "I shall rend you limb from limb" speech. And the great claws swipe at you as it tries to crush your head in its enormous jaws. You dodge to one side as it leaps at you and thrust your spear at its soft underbelly. Okay, so you guys know the drill here. It's got 12 skill, 20 stamina. You've got 7 stamina. You basically need to hit it twice if you test your luck successfully when you hit it. So you got to hit it twice. That's the deal. So here we go. Let's get it on, guys. You can do this. You can definitely do this. Roll it. I love that emote. Roll it. Okay, 17 needs a 5 to tie, a 6 to beat. A 3! You have hit it! You have hit it! Lego, test that luck. You guys saw me do it right there. I just got a 3. Test that luck, Lego. Wapow! You have actually hit it. Test that luck, Lego. Please. It got a little cocky. It was like, I can do the whoa! And remember, the second time you don't have to test luck on it because you only needed to get it down to 5 stamina. 7! All right, you have hit it. You are, in fact, lucky. Your spear bites deep into its side. It roars in anguish. Prow! Did it really? How great. Root Sandstorm. Nice. All right. All right, guys. You did it. You got one more roll, and you don't have to be lucky on this second roll. So you can save your luck to try to save yourselves at this point. All right, Lego. All right, you got to hit it one more time. One more hit. Oh, a 10. Could this be it, guys? 19. It needs a 7 to tie. It needs an 8 to beat. What's it going to be, guys? Oh! Ah! Suck. Damage, man. That damage. Now, do you guys... Now, actually, before you... Yeah, test luck. All right. Okay, so go ahead and test that luck then, Lego. If chat is in favor of testing luck, which it seems like you guys are, then... Alright, you are in fact lucky, okay? Alright, so actually you're only down to 6 stamina down there. 6 stamina. Alright, next round. Next round. Make it a good one, Lego. Do it. Ten again. All right. 19. He needs a 7 to tie. He needs an 8 to beat. I'm going to wait to build this. I'm going to build the tension, chat. I'm going to build the tension. Have I got all the vibes? Have I got the vibes going here? Have I got the vibes going? The positive vibes? Have I got the positive vibes? Do you guys feel it? If he gets a 7, it's a tie. An 8, it's a beat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bot ties out our ASCII dot art, yes. So, you guys feel it? Can't look. I can't look. Can't look. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Ugh. Shoot. All right. Oh my god. All right, roll those dice. God damn it. I want you guys to win. I'm with you. You know the deal. You know the drill. All right, go ahead and test that luck again then, Lego, to reduce the damage here. Go ahead and test the luck. This roll is to test luck here. I'm assuming now that you guys are testing luck until you tell me differently. That's true. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, you are in fact lucky. So you only lost 1 stamina point there. All right. All right, here we go, Lego. It's been a tough, you know, play here. Tough play, but Choose Pikachu. All right, let's see what it is. Poor Lego. You can't blame Lego for rolling 10s. I mean, it's just you're fighting a dragon, man. This thing's badass. Just need to hit it once. Just one hit. Just one hit. 9, all right. 18. It's not Lego's fault. That dragon is rough. So yeah, so luck is possible, but getting risky. Restart the computer, I know. I mean, it should be an epic fight. It's a red dragon, guys. Like, I mean, dragons are badass. I think Dragon Spear should be doing more here. That's what I'm saying. You're the spear, dragon. You're the spear. Be the spear. Don't be the dragon. All right, so luck again. Good night, Parker. Luck again. Last try you can probably risk. Here, I'll reset it. Alright, I've reset the dice roller. So, luck or no luck, guys? Luck or no luck? Odds still favor luck. Yes, they do. The odds still favor luck, barely. No, you don't need it again, Grows. You don't need it again, because if you hit him, he's going to go down to 5 stamina, even with a normal hit. So you don't need to strike him on a combat roll. You don't need to strike him on an attack. You did that the first time. You don't need to you don't need the luck for offense anymore because you already did that with that first attack. So, You don't need that anymore. All you need to do is get him down to 5 stamina and then see what happens next. And then he goes into phase 2. This isn't even my final form. No, yes, no, yes. Yes. So far, it looks like 3-2 in favor of using luck. Yeah, what say you guys? Yes or no to luck? This is the dicey one. I mean, it's dicey, but yes, it looks like more people are in favor of yes. If I get another yes or two, I'm going to assume. Thork says no. All right. He says no with the Dan's game, too. Looks like Dragon Spear says luck. Okay. It looks like luck is going to win. All right, so go ahead. Go ahead, Lego, and test luck. Yeah, you like that, Shadow? All right, go ahead and test that luck, Lego. Incidentally, Lego, this is not the time to roll double 6s, okay? So hold off on the double 6s for your combat round. Nice. All right. Successful luck testing. All right. All right, Lego. Here you go. Here you go. Well done. Now it's probably too risky to test at this point. But you don't need it now. So now you got 2 rounds left to hit him, basically. You got to hit him in one of these next 2 rounds. All right. Let's see that combat round. I know, right? Yeah. Hey, what's up, True Gamer? How you doing, man? You walked into the epic final boss fight. 5. 2 to tie, 3 to beat, 6. Nothing you can do about that, guys. You can't really risk testing it again. You might, I mean, you're probably going to, if you get hit again, you're going to have to test it this next time. But there's no reason to do it here. All right, you got 2 stamina left. Can we break for lunch? I'm hungry again. Good to see you, True Gamer. How you doing, man? All right, Lego. You got another shot. You got another shot here. Yep, we're in the midst of a boss fight. 8. 17. All right. He needs a 5 to tie, a 6 to beat. Oh, my God. The dragon. Gah. All right, Lego, that means that you've got to test, because otherwise he's going to kill you. So you've got to test luck here to see if you survive. 7 or less, you survive. If it's above, then you got to reload. Whew. Damn dragon. I mean, a 6 wasn't a great roll. That would have been nice with that little 10s that you were putting up before. So you got to get a 7 or less here on this roll. Can you be lucky one more time? Oh. Well. Samara High Rest. It was a great run, Silmara. You hit the dragon once. You almost killed it. But the dragon is both a dragon and a troll, and eventually it did indeed eat your face. It was close. It was painfully close. So close you could feel it in your bones. But in the end, you just couldn't get it done. And in this life, Silmara Highrest, you will march on, knowing that you fought bravely against a dragon. But still, you were Fuss Rodad to death. We bid you Godspeed and adieu. All right, guys. That was unfortunate. I thought you guys had it. I really thought you guys had it. All right. But you guys know the drill. You only need to hit it twice. So, you know, one of these times you're going to hit it twice. Can you imagine what this would be like if you didn't have the spear? Imagine what it would be like if you didn't have the spear. You would be in trouble. In trouble. What's up, Dynamo? All right, here we go, guys. You know the drill. This is back up to the front. So, you know the drill. You run to attack the dragon, as we said before, and the dragon breathes flame at you. So, first of all, Lego, first order of business is you've got to roll 2 dice and get less than the skill score, first of all, as it swipes its claw at your shield. Sick and twisted as a beholder dragon, yes. So that's your first step. I feel like we should have new battle music. There's new battle music. How about, all right. 4. All right, you successfully hold on to your shield. Well done. And now the challenge has begun. So you guys know the drill here. You have to hit it, test luck successfully, and hit it a second time. And if you do that, you will defeat this deadly dragon. So let's get this done, people. Every time you make a successful attack, we deduct 5 stamina points. So let us do it. All right, Lego. First round. Ah, 10. All right. He needs an 8 to tie, a 9 to beat. God bless America. I blame Netowin. I blame Netowin for this. I blame him for this and this alone. All right, I'm going to assume that you're not going to want to use luck yet because you do have to test luck once successfully against him. So I'm going to assume that you're going to not want to test luck. I'm going to drop your 2 points of stamina. So I'm going to drop your 2 points of stamina and go ahead, roll again, Lego. Again, chat can tell me if they want to use luck on this, but I'm guessing you want to save your luck to at least hit him the one time. Because you got to be successful the one time first. Otherwise, it's all over with the shouting. So sorry. My bad. Go ahead. I know. It's 12 skill. It's a dragon. It's supposed to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, Fire Snake, it was rough. But honestly, there wasn't a whole lot that they could do. Should I re-roll? I hate my roll. Do we find Leroy? We're fighting the dragon, Grand Duke, and it's been rough. I thought they had a shot last time. but not so much. Battle theme does not last long enough. 7. All right, 16. So he needs a 4 to tie, a 5 to beat. Gets a 5. God bless it. All right, same drill. I mean, if he hits you again, you're going to have to test luck to kind of preserve yourself for the fight, but it's that coordination. We got to sync up the time that you get an awesome roll of a 10 and I get a roll of like a 5. That's what's got to happen instead of me getting 6s when you get like 8s. You know? That's what's got to happen. The other roll was 4. Well. 11! All right. 20. Needs an 8 to tie, a 9 to beat. He ties. Sting! You stagger backwards. No harm, no foul. No one is hit on that round. Troll. Troll dragon, man. This is like playing Dark Souls. Is this what Dark Souls is like? Is this Dark Souls? It is a troll dragon. Seriously, man. 11 again! There we go! That's what I'm talking about. That time you freaking hit him. Alright, now test that luck, Lego. If you get 11 or less, you're gonna hit him. I mean, you're gonna knock him down to 10. What's up, Red Pain? And hi to everybody in here who's new, by the way. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. A 3. All right. So the spear bites into his side. All right. Finally a hit. All right, you guys have to hit him 1 second. You have to hit him a second time. You have to hit him one more time. You have to hit him one more time. A most palpable hit. That's true, Grows. No question about it. Yeah, you died once before the dragon. But all right, Lego, see what it is. Five. Oh, crap. Needs a 2 to tie, 3 to beat. He got a 7. Okay, now, you guys have a tough call to make here. Tough call to make, because if you test your luck, now you do have a very good chance of being lucky, but if you are unlucky, you're dead. Because you're going to lose 3 stamina, and that's it. So, if you test your luck and you're lucky, you'll drop to 2 stamina here. So, there is a danger in doing this. However, you know, it gives you sort of, it's probably the best option statistically. So, the question is whether you're going to test luck or not. So, luck or not? You're dead. You don't need to save luck for the killing blow, Shadow. You've already made that blow. You've already hit it. What's up, Sir Tiffy? You don't need luck for the final blow, because you only need to get it down to 5 stamina, and that will happen with a normal hit. That's correct, Fire. That's correct. Statistics would say to test it twice, but I'm just letting you know. So, it sounds like people want to test it, so go ahead and test it, Lego. No 11s and 12s here, please. No 11s and 12s. You need a 10 or less. So the call for health is basically like, so if he is lucky, all right, he is lucky. All right, so you only lost 1 stamina point there. Now you got a shot. All right, now next roll, Lego. Next roll, Lego, please. So much pressure on Lego. All right, here we go. Yeah, maybe we need some mommies in here. How about some exclamation point mommies? How about exclamation point mommies? How about some calling out to the All-Mother here? 16, all right. 4 to tie, 5 to beat. A 2 or a 3 and you guys win. What's it gonna be? Can I get some mommies in chat? All right. Here we go. Liam Neeson. A flipping 4. Wait. What did you get? You got a 16? He tied. Sting. No damage. He tied. It worked. The mommy chant worked. At first I didn't know what I was looking at. He tied. You guys are not damaged. Damn, son. It was either Mommy or Liam Neeson that did it. All right. You are not hit. $10. All right. A 10. That's a 19. A 7 to tie and 8 to beat. If he gets a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, you guys win. Let's have some mommies here. Some mommies. We need mommies and Liam Neeson. We need mommies and Liam Neeson here. Mommies and Liam Neeson. Oh! All right, Lego. You gotta test that luck. God damn it. And what a freaking troll. Troll! Alright, you gotta test that luck now, Lego. Gotta test that luck. You need a 9 or less. 9 or less. It really is a huge troll. This troll is like... this dragon is... Let's pray to Liam Neeson. It worked once! Prayer worked the one time. It worked the one time. 4. Okay, you are lucky. All right. Here you go. You got 1 round left. You got 1 round. This is your final round. This is your final round. And if this round doesn't work, we're going to pull out something that never fails. It never fails me. Could I roll offhanded? Yeah, I'll roll. I'll actually, you know what? I'll use my left hand to actually click the mouse this time. All right. All right, make it happen, Lego. Let's see what we got. Seven. Alright, I'm gonna roll this way. 7, 16. So, a 4 is a tie. A 5 is a beat. A 2 or a 3 and he loses. I'm rolling. I want you to see, I'm rolling left-handed. Here's my right hand. This is going behind my back. I'm rolling left-handed here, okay? Rolling left-handed. Well, at least he didn't troll us. I was afraid he was going to get a 5. Oh, man. Man. The trolldom is real. Well, Silmara High Rest. It's been an epic journey to this point. And boy, are you hitting the wall again and again. But this is what happens when you play Dark Souls. This is what happens. It's not Skyrim dragons. It's not Pokey Pokey dragons. It's a Mother Bleepin' Red Dragon. And when you face a Mother Bleepin' Red Dragon, You feel the pain. You feel the anguish. You feel the despair. But Chad has not given up on you, Samara High Rest. Although your soul is drifting on to a better place, a different plane, it does not change the fact that we, us, love you dearly. We will always remember you, Samara High Rest. We bid you Godspeed and adieu. Okay. Now, I didn't want to have to do this, but you have forced me to bring out the big guns because I think you guys have done an awesome job and I want this one. So, and you guys are going to get it done. So, I am bringing out people. I'm not just bringing out anything. I'm bringing out the big guns. This has been used in Might and Magic Legacy. It's been used in Legend of Grimrock 2. This has never failed, people. And it's not going to fail now. Now, I want you all to listen very carefully to this. The time has come.
Arthur. Ready my knights for battle. They will ride with their king once more. I've lived through others far too long. Lancelot carried my honor, and Guinevere my guilt. Mordred bore my sins. My knights have fought my causes. Now, my brother, I shall be king. Guards! Knights! Squires! Prepare for battle!
So good. So good.